Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Trials of Mana, and we are heading up to the Celestial Peak. We're gonna take a peek at the peak. Get it? These are the jokes, people. This is why you subscribe to my content, why you keep coming back to my channel, because the jokes that I make. Jokes. I got them. Alright, so I remember this part of the 2D game so much because the layout was interesting for one, but the sprite backgrounds in this area were actually what just really blew me away about this game. Like, it was insane. And you know, looking back on it, it's not super, you know, it wasn't super crazy for the time. Like, it was just, you know, but it was impressive. And I knew you had a shield, and I just wanted to deal with that. And I was about to say, you're gonna twirl around and do something stupid, aren't you? Well, that did not go according to plan, but that did. Alright, I feel like there should be something down here. I don't know what. I have the list of treasures. Hey, some chocolates. Really, the only thing that I'm super after is there's 2 silver item seeds and a ring. The ring is kind of important. That's something I'm kind of going for. But like, this place has a lot of really weird paths to it. Yes, weird paths like this. Silver items, that's one of the things that I was after. There's another one. There's also a ton of money. There's like a $1,200 treasure chest up at the top. So, at least I believe it's at the top. You are just gonna stop that now. And gonna do it again. That was perfect. That actually was quite awesome. Okay. We got 2 ways we can go. I actually don't know which way I want to go now that I'm... Oh, there's an item over here. Well, then let's first go this way and get this item. And I guess that means there's only one way we can actually go. Because it looks like there's more that I can do going that way, but I can't. Because, you know... a giant pit. Alright. Level 1 techs are really good for dealing with their barriers. Alright, you should deal with the imps, because you both have holy magic. Attack them. Attack them with the holy... Yes, there you go. The magic that is holy. Alright, I think this is where the ton of money is. Alright, well... You know what would be great is if I had an area of effect wind spell? Which I don't have, because, yeah. Because I really hate how they do the progressive... I've talked about it a lot. Like, that's really the only thing I don't like about this, is it feels like it takes forever to get all of these useful abilities that part of me wants to just take a day and load up the collection of mana and see if I can get far enough into the game to get you know, some of the abilities on the same team and see how much easier it is to get abilities in each game versus the other. But then I realize I have no time in my life. It is very difficult for me to play games for fun, let alone, you know, to test a hypothesis. Alright, I guess I could have got that from either direction. Let's see. 2 of 3 treasure chests. Okay, yeah, the last treasure chest is the ring that I want. And here's an item. $210. I really wish I could just find $210 just lying on the ground. That would make my day. Like, I would just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take today off. Like, I remember I was at my dad's lab one day, and my older brother was working for my dad, and my older brother comes in off of his lunch break, and he's like, "You can take this job and shove it," and like holds up a lottery ticket. He got a scratch-off lottery and won like $500 or something. Like, not anything like super impressive, but and not anything that you would actually quit your job over. But I don't know if you've been able to piece this together, but my family has an odd sense of humor, and so, you know, yeah, I don't know if that's come across in my videos or in my sense of humor, because, you know, it's not like I don't share my family's you know, humor stylings. Not at all. Like, but it was really interesting, because I was just sitting there in my dad's office, and my brother comes walking in, just holds up a scratch off, and is like, I won the lottery, I got $500. I don't even think it was $500. I don't even think it was quite that much. It may have been like 100 or 200. But like, at the same time, I'm sitting here going, I would also just love to find $200. I do buy a lottery ticket on occasion when the lottery is, you know, exceptionally high. Like, at one point, it got to like $1 billion, something ridiculous like that. It's like, you know what? I don't typically believe in buying in the lottery, because like I know the odds of winning are so infinitesimally small. Unless, of course, you are like a mathematical wizard. Because I have seen articles about people who've, like, you know, figured out how to, I guess, not quite game the system, but, you know, figure out the system. So, yeah, it's one of those things, but yeah. All right, we are coming up on the cutscene portion of our trip to Celestial Peak. Yes, yes, good. There we go, it's Flamey! For those of you who have played Secret of Mana on the SNES or any of the re-releases, in addition to the spirits, another recurring character is Flamey, who is a dragon, kind of. Not entirely sure what he's supposed to be. We're trying to get to the Sanctuary of Mana. Can you help us? Nope. I don't want to help you. Don't get too close. I think you made him mad. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a girl dragon, aren't you? How did I give you a cute name to apologize? How do you like Flamey? And it's always named Flamey. I'm so sorry to ask, but this is urgent. Would you please take us to the portal in the sky above Oblisville? Oblivile. Alright, so now we have an airship, basically. Like most RPGs of this era, you had some sort of means of conveyance on the ground, like Final Fantasy had chocobos or, you know, something as such. And then you got an airship that allowed you to just go wherever you wanted. Here, we had a turtle, and then we now have a dragon. I think it's a dragon, I don't know. But we need to go back to Celestial Peak and get that item that I want to get. But apparently we're just going straight there. Oh, after you finish your mission in Sanctuary, you return to Peak and get... Okay, well, at least I got what I was supposed to get without screwing up. But now we get to go to the Sanctuary of Mana. And I'm actually pretty sure this is the only place that there is not a little cactus sighting. There's, like, I'm looking at the items list, there's not... Oh, but hey, there's a bunch of dead wizards and ninjas. And beastmen. Looks like all the forces just attacked each other. They slaughtered each other. Yeah, they all... Yep, that's... And it's the place that we saw in the beginning. The Sanctuary of Mana. And the tree! Because everything's a tree. There's a lot of tree mythology in a lot of early JRPGs. But one thing that I find really interesting is we've got boxes here. And yeah, I'll go ahead and save. We'll save over that. Because this is where you do the third promotion. So, naturally, if you have the seeds, you can get the items here. Which, there's just a bunch of stuff here. $110 candy, $200 candy, silver item seed, $170, $324, another silver item seed, $250, and another candy. And they're all yellow orbs, so there are no treasure chests here. But we have a lot of enemies that are just going to be kind of out and about. Like, look, we got some wolf people and some and a dog and Wolfman. You are not as fun as Mothman, so don't even try to get on his level. All right, here's an item. $110. I'm okay with that. Also, this place isn't super complicated as far as I remember. It's pretty much just a rather open area. It's just the enemies are insane because it's just a complete conglomeration of things we have already beaten the crap out of prior. Except now they're bigger, meaner, and nastier. And I was like, I really don't want to be where I am, but I don't have much of an alternative. Alright, so now we'll come over here and get whatever item is over here, which I think is just a vase. And we'll just whack them a couple of times. I really hate that noise. That makes me really unhappy. That the dog dying. It just, I cannot with that. Just, it makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I can't say I'm a dog person over, like, I have cats, but I also have had dogs before. And so, like, I'm just an animal person. I love pets. Like, I've always also wanted, like, weird pets. Like, I remember watching Bob Ross as a kid, and he had a baby flying squirrel that lived in his shirt pocket for a while as he was nursing it back to health. And I'm just like, I want a flying squirrel more than anything. Alright, and another double slash. And another double slash. Alright. How about you not punch my allies? $200. Hey, a level up for Durin. And I really don't like these robots. And I really don't like the fact that you almost took out my spellcast. You took out my spellcaster. Alright, I am just staying out of both lines of fire. Yeah, I really don't like these guys. Alright, Charlotte, you need to heal a little bit more. Like, and by a little bit, I mean, like, a lot more. You need to heal. Don't let my people die, Charlotte. That's the sole reason I brought you along. Obviously, it's not because of your angelic voice. It's because you heal people. In fact, can I... Alright. Moves. Sure, we'll do that. And I'm not gonna have her do that. Because I see you just burning through my items because you're kind of an idiot. Alright, we got a thing here. A new path appeared. And now there's a straight path going back down. And it's daytime in the Sanctuary of Mana, which already looked like daytime. I don't think there's a difference between day and night here. I think it's just always, you know, time. But, you know, given that, you know, this current year, I've come to grow that, learn that time is a construct and thus an illusion. Alright, I'm gonna whack bam these. Oh, awesome, I got both of them. My goal was to get both of them. Well, my goal was to use whack bam on both of them, use 2 whack bams. But hitting both of them in the first attack, that was helpful. But yeah, time is an illusion. It means nothing. That's just kind of how I feel about everything. Oh, I got some candy. I really just want you all to be dead. Can we make that happen? Ow, really? Alright, you and your ninjutsu are pissing me off. Oh my god, Angela. There we go. Hey, healing. Okay, why can I not actually hit you? I want to hit you. There we go. You're dead. Alright, give me this item. That's actually what I wanted. I can't go over there, which seems like you should be able to. That vine does not seem large enough to actually impede our path, but it is. Alright, let's spin slash. I really wish I had more than one AoE. But that's okay. And that opens up a path there. So now we've got a straight shot there. So we basically just go up and around everything. And hey, some health. And there's also some rabbits up there. $170. I think I got the 2 silver item seeds. I think. I don't know. I actually honestly do not know. But this is where you do your final class change. Once the necessary qualifications are met, you can use the special mana statue to switch classes. Class 2, level 18 or higher. Class 3, level 38 or higher, plus necessary class items. Use mystery seeds to obtain class items. We haven't received any mystery seeds. Like, thank you, game. That's super helpful. If we had gotten some by now, like 38. Okay, so I'm actually 2 levels below on Durin. So I couldn't do this now if I wanted to. Even if I had, you know, the items. Alright. Look! Bunnies! High-level bunnies. Yes. Nope. You've already hit me once, you little bastard. You silk tail? Alright, I have no idea where I'm going in here. This any of the wide loop around places like this. It's like I just kind of pick a direction and I go. I feel like there's going to be something over here. Yep. And at least this way I can also get some checkpoints. Yeah, I don't care. You've already hurt me. I'm not getting that bonus. So yeah, I think that's all there is. Let's use one of many candies. I don't know if there's a maximum number of candies or any item that I can hold for that matter. Should probably figure that out, you know. You know, because if I get, 99 candies, I'm probably not going to be able to do much of anything if I get too many more. Alright, let's get this. And we'll just whack bam, see if I can hit multiples, which I can. Alright, yeah, I'm switching to Durin, who can actually use damage. Damage is always nice. Okay. And we'll have a cutscene, because we're at the Sword of Mana. It's the sword. We've got the sword. I've got the child. Look at it. It's not the sword and the stone, Durin. Like, you're probably not going to be able to get it out through, physical force. You have to feel the connection to the sword in your heart. Feel its presence. Make it an extension of yourself. And by the power of Grayskull, it just floats out. Like, that's actually kind of anticlimactic. Like, I was expecting, kind of a Master Sword drawing out moment. In Secret of Mana, the Mana Sword is the most powerful sword weapon that you could get. We do not get that in Trials of Mana. That's not what we get. So this is the Mana Sword, all right. Well, there was a pause there, so that sounds slightly different. I love this kind of inching forward camera angle behind Fairy. Like, okay, we're gonna sneak up and catch Fairy. This part confuses me. I don't know how this works. Fairy? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Fairy? And what am I supposed to do with the sword? There's no Fairy to tell us now. And it's the Goddess of Mana. Definitely looks kind of like a goddess. I am the shadow of the Goddess of Mana, Durin, true wielder of my sword. Well, I'm just talking to a goddess. That's... Do you know where Fairy went? Fairy was taken prisoner by the forces of evil. Okay, so Fairy had to fuse with us. And yet she could be kidnapped? I thought you were going to grant my wishes once I got the sword. What's going on? Goddess is like, I'm not a genie, jackass. This isn't a magic lamp. Mana has all but disappeared from the world. Soon the mana tree will wither and die, and I will be no more. There's nothing more I can do for you all except leave you with this. Okay, that's kind of terrible. And she gives us the drum needed to summon Flamey. Chosen of the Mana Sword as well as your champions, may the blessings of Mana be with you always. May the Force be with you, and also with you. Alright, so Fairy got kidnapped, which again, I have questions. I have a lot of questions. But we obtained Flamey's drum. It seems like kind of also a substandard, you know, reward. Like, we already seem to have Flamey's attention. Like, Flamey was going to work with us. Like, I guess now we could call Flamey without having to have Fairy with us, because Fairy's not with us. But there questions. Alright, let's double slash. And I want to be back on Durin. Why I don't just... I always cycle through the characters completely instead of just going back. That's part of my problem with that, but... Hey, we got XP bonus! And a silver item seed. Alright, now is when I'm probably going to start farming for the mystery seeds. Because I think the next place we can go is where... Well, the next few places we could go is where they would be available. There'll be a couple of enemies that pop up with them. And I'm just gonna deal with you like this. I just killed a king rabbite. And I got a regular item seed for my trouble. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Well, first I'm gonna heal, then I'm gonna save. And I guess I'll go ahead and end this episode here, because I really don't have a ton left that I can do at the moment. We can leave, but yeah. I believe there is yet another cutscene after this, so that'll take a little while. And then we need to get some class change items. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll go ahead and end this episode here, and I will see you all in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.